Okay, I'm cheating here about this situation. So today I'm going to talk about Urusei Yatsura, vol- Volume 2, Part 2. Yeah, it took me a while to do this because I kept going in and out. I'm like, it would take too long to cover it. So I'm going to try to go quickly with it and also try to be entertaining with it. Sake and tears and men and women. This one was a cool one. So these fox aliens basically take over everyone's bodies, possess them basically, and it leads to a bunch of hilarious conflicts. There's a lot of moments where it gets very bizarre, and like the people they possess all have the aliens like have different bodies, and it could be a person or a thing, or it's a younger person. So it's like you are desired to marry this person. You should marry them. It's very ridiculous. Or a drunk kiss. Chapter 11, Diary of Tears. This one's over. Alright, it was about a diary that predicts the future, and he ends up trying to date a girl that's definitely a tough girl. She's definitely, tougher and has, shorter hair, and she's not into him at all. And then at the end, he's just kind of, hopeless, and it's kind of a sad situation, but it was an interesting idea. I wasn't a big fan of it. Chapter 12, Who's That Baby? This one is where Mendo, the rich boy of the school, who is always goody-goody and is the top star, is given a baby, an alien baby. Now, in the anime, it was much more of a meaner sense of a storyline where you had this, I don't know, it ends with him, sending this little baby back, but then a bigger one comes in, and it leads to a more funny performance, including the actor who played Kenshiro in Fist of the North Star, playing a very goofy role of being stuck with this giant baby. It was very much more well done, and this one just has him everyone think that he had a baby with someone else, which makes it a weird headcanon of who is having a baby with Mendo, or who would have the most babies. That's the question we need to ask. Who's getting someone knocked up in the Urusei Yatsura universe? Oh, I forgot to mention a full Air Force drops diapers and baby food, I'm pretty sure. And quarters, basically. Forgot to mention that. Chapter 13, Amazed in a Maze. Everyone comes across a alien spaceship that just has canned food, and they all get fat off canned food. I don't even know how to even explain this one. This one was just weird. Lum's in a full outfit. It's a Christmas miracle. Waking up to a nightmare. We are introduced to Baku and the mythical being Mujaki, who everyone calls him a demon, but he is not really a demon. He doesn't see himself as one. He just likes to put people in a dreamlike state. Now, there was a movie that focused purely on him, and it is one of Ghost of the Shell creator, not creator, but the creator of the movie, Mamoroshi's works. And in the anime, the original cartoon, they give him a heart look. Here, he doesn't have a heart. He has flowers. He basically gives people dreams, and they eat them. Gives people bad dreams, and his monster taper thing eats them. Baku. And, yeah. There's a moment where Ataru, the main character, dreams of a harem. And honestly, the situation would probably be more of a bloodbath in the end. And in those type of situations. Or Ataru is not really in charge of the situation. The women are definitely taking in charge of the situation. I do not. That is definitely inaccurate. Chapter 15, The 4D Camera. This one was about a camera that can take you anywhere, and honestly it's an alright one. It has an interesting premise. Ataru gets sent into a desert land, and then he meets this other princess, and then Lum stews, and then basically he gets sent somewhere else with this weird 4D camera from Mendo, the samurai rich boy. And afterwards, he is... sorry, I had to burp. But he's done, and just is stuck in there, and Lum makes him stew there for a bit, which does not really seem like Lum's character. I don't really like it very much. I don't know why she would do that. I guess she's mad, but that's just not her character. Exquisite Departure. a fairy is raised by Lum and Ataru, and then this whole story turns into an 80s movie with Mendo, the rich boy, being the bad guy trying to kill the caterpillar. And then afterwards, they both turn into the people on the cover turn into the bamboo cutter and his wife from The Tale of Princess Kaguya. A story about a girl leaving Earth and going back to their planet because she's been harassed for too long. But it was an interesting one. Very 80s inspired. I also forgot to mention there's a whole subplot where to disguise himself, Ataru is in like one of those half skin and half muscle suits. And one of my favorite lines comes in here that's pretty hilarious. Why are you defending that monster? Shut up! A caterpillar's sole purpose in life is to become a butterfly. Isn't that right? Ugh, get your face away. That horrible rebel will never be a butterfly. Yes, she will. Since you're parting, this one was one of the big episodes in the anime and also in the manga. And it is about Lum going away for a bit to get a passport and doesn't tell anyone. And in fact, I've made a TikTok video where I dance to the song from that season with the voice actor singing it. It's cute. Kind of creepy that Lum just gave him a doll of her that is like, I don't know, sentient. Not sentient, but, oh my god, I can't even think of what the word is. Just listening to everything he says. You planted a mic in the doll? That's tasteless. Tasteless. I worried about how it would be for him with me gone. My son-in-law sure makes some disgraceful noises. It's ruining my tea. Turn it off. No. Chapter 18, Magic Running. So, basically, a mythical thing happens. This Belial kind of monster demon guy. But anyways, I'm going to highlight Lum's tiger outfit in this one because it's different. Her tiger running outfit. I don't know why that was the outfit decision for the running situation. Behold, the demonic trailer, the demonic cart, and the demonic invoice. Along with the demonic vacuum cleaner, soul-sucking vacuum. Kanabata date. Lum watches a drama on TV and then is like, why can't I be like that? Why can't my life be like this drama? So then she decides to transform herself and do things differently. So it's time to go on a date with Lum. And now she's wearing pants and wearing an actual outfit, and she's not in just her underwear. It's a Christmas miracle again. I also want to say that I think it's pretty great. They go to a haunted house, and basically they get scared of it, and she pretends to be scared, and the date's a success. Cherry's nomadic life. We go into the full detail of Cherry. Now, the dirty salesman monk guy, basically. He is always eating hot pot and just traveling around and being a hobo, basically, with his niece. Kind of being careless with her. And it's pretty good. Then there's a statistic about a mom brandishing a knife. This was a long one. It was 8 minutes. I talked about this for 8 minutes. I usually don't talk this long. In fact, these are so long, I feel like I should just make them into YouTube videos. But I don't know if I can talk about it for this long and make a bunch of edited cuts. I didn't know how long it would be, so here this is. Wow, it took longer than it did. But here we are. Part 2 of the Volume 2. Hope you enjoy.